We sold our house in San Antonio much faster than we had expected to. And so we were really under the gun. We started doing a lot of research online. We were working with a realtor, and we contacted him and asked him to set up an appointment with LGI. And that's when we came and met Greg.
He was awesome. I mean, when he was telling us about the house and everything, and he showed us the location and all, and we were just overwhelmed. In fact, it was like, don't even show me the house, just show me where to sign. We want the house right now. We don't care, you know.
First of all, we were flying over from San Antonio, and anybody named Donna and John Stewart coming to Stewart's Forest deserved to be able to at least look at a house. So he wasn't going to sell this house until we at least had a chance to see it. She was ready to sign within 5 minutes of our being in that office, and it was probably one of the easiest sales he's ever made in his life.
And he was so thorough. He wanted to make sure that both of us understood, and before he would even move on, he would stop and he'd say, any questions, you know, anything at all that you don't understand. And it's always been a joke with us that John will have to translate in blonde to me later on. Well, that was not good enough for Greg. He was going to make sure that I knew right then and there everything. Even once we came into the house and Greg was saying, and the blinds are part of the house, the refrigerator, the stove, everything. It was just, we couldn't believe it. And the quality of the house was outstanding. There was not one thing that we did not like about the house.
The complete process of buying the house as well went extremely smooth. There was no having to go somewhere else for handling the closing. It was all done in the LGI office. I think the biggest thing that impressed me was it wasn't a hard sell. It was a logical sell. It was, why should I not buy this house? Because it was exactly what I wanted. I admired Greg for that. I admired LGI as a company for that.
And even down to the small details, that they left a garden hose in the front yard and the backyard, knowing that you would have to keep up with your lawn because it had been landscaped and all. And I mean, it was just small details like that that were very, very impressive. And I know when we first moved in, I was still living in San Antonio and commuting here and trying to move things in on a 3-day weekend. And even though things were still very much of a mess, I would walk through and I'd tell John, I love this house. Have I told you how much I love it? And I mean, to still feel that way even a month after you move in is a wow for me.
My favorite part about the brand new home is the fact that Donna's happy. She loves this house, and as long as the blonde is happy, I'm happy.